Hey Taurus, welcome to your January reading. If you are looking to meet your spirit guide or master the law of attraction, I put together a free gift to give you a meditation, take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters to meet your spirit guide. And I put together a mini course to help you master the law of attraction so that you can start getting the things that you want into your life. And don't forget, I go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time with free mini reads on YouTube. So come hang out. It kind of looks like, ooh, interesting. Your theme of the month, soul level lesson, whatever, the big kind of thing that you're like grappling with and learning through right now is like when to put effort into romantic relationships. Um, because it's almost as if you're starting to realize that you're a very romantic partner, very idyllic. I think I pronounced that correctly. You like to frolic, you bring like a lot of joy, positivity, and sunshine. And you're like starting to become aware of that you're the one that brings a lot of that. And I think before you were attributing a good chunk of that to the other people. So now that you're aware of that, it's like, okay, wait a second. Does this just feel good because I'm bringing all the like juicy, good, loving energy? What are they bringing back? So it's almost as if you're at a point where you want the other person to start contributing a little bit more, like other than just like either basic stuff or like just non-emotional stuff. Like just say they're the financial provider. You're kind of starting to realize like I need a little bit more than just financial providership. Like you're just really becoming aware of like the emotional connection that you're looking for, and that the other person has to like bring a little bit of that as well. So some emotional maturity, some emotional connection. Yeah, because you just want to make sure that you're putting an effort into ones that are totally refueling you on like the emotional soul level, not just basic things. Okay, so it kind of looks like how this is playing out in your day to day life. Well, it does look like you're evaluating a partnership, a relationship right now in your life. It's likely a romantic one, but it doesn't have to be. But you're just like evaluating the energy, the effort, and how much of a forefront you give them in life. You know, maybe they're not supposed to be on the inner circle. Maybe they're like inner, outer, medium, outer. Maybe they should just be like an acquaintance that you say hi to when you're walking on the street. So in the recent past, it looks like the reason why you're having like a hard time letting this person go would be because you feel like this person opened you up to a very like positive path. So I don't know if they gave you like advice or stock tips, or they somehow imparted some like wisdom and knowledge that helped you feel very hopeful for the future and helped you feel like you had more financial control in your life going forward. So it's kind of like, but they impacted me so much. We just had a place of wanting more. Yeah, it's what's making you feel tied to this person, because it seems like whatever it was that you were trying to learn, whether it be fixing a car, stocks, investing, that person was so good at it and you were so hard to learn it that being around them, it just like kind of made it easier for you. Um, yeah. And it is kind of made you think that like it's a destined connection. He's good at what I'm bad at. I'm good at what he's bad at. Um, but again, well, give us some clarity on that one. Yeah, that's what's making you go back to, but I don't want to be the only one bringing the emotional intelligence, the emotional calming, soothing. So it's really making you reevaluate. Do you want those like two polar opposites? We bring opposite things, or do you want a little bit more like this, you know? It looks like right now, it's just like right now, you don't want your energy and your effort to be wasted. And hold on, Spirit wants to come through on that. What we want you to hear from that is that a relationship is never a waste. That was the intent. That was the purpose of coming from non physical down to earth. It was to go down there and experience people. What will this spiritual being be like in a human body going through all the vibrational contrasts that I know I'll be going through too? The point of life is to meet people, connect with them. It's not about changing the outside. Is this person worth my effort? I don't want to waste my energy. It's a, can you sink down into your body and know I'm ready to vibrate at the vibration that attracts in my lifelong partner. I'm ready to be a vibrational match for being someone else's lifelong partner. Inner being, universe, guide me to being a vibrational match for a life partner. I'm ready to experience that. I'm ready to let go of the frolics and the open-ended possibilities of what could be and saying yes to a social invite here, yes to a social invite there. I'm ready to see how I can be fully immersed and happy within a partnership and within a family. And you're going to find, Taurus, the more that you focus on, I'm ready for family, I'm ready for deep, meaningful connections, and I'm ready to focus. That instead of your fun coming from that, I got invited here, he bought me this, I went there, oh, I got invited here. It's going to come more for, oh my God, I keep finding fun things to take my little stepson to. Oh, I keep finding fun things for my daughter and I to do. So you're still going to have the same fun, but it's going to come from a little bit more of you being the older person finding this stuff and you having focus. You get a smaller handful of people to focus on, but deeper, more meaningful connections, because that's what you're actually after, Taurus. So it's never a waste of energy. Whew. That was interesting, guys. Give me some comments for that one. Going into the future, you know, whatever's gonna happen between you and this person, you are going to soon be at a place of, oh, that's right, I need to start deliberately co-creating my life. What do I want it to look like? What are the fun things that I want? Do I need more friends? Okay, do I want board game friends? Do I want hiking friends? Do I want meditating friends? And you know, there's like Facebook groups. There's meetup.com, or it might be meetup.com or meetup.org. I made a lot of fun social groups from there. So you're just going to definitely open up to being more, I need to be more deliberate about the type of life that I want to create. Because there was a little bit of, I'm not going to comment on whether this person was right for you or not. That's clearly a decision you're making, and maybe more clarity that I can pull for you at the live shows that I do Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time on YouTube, free mini reads, or in the next reading I do for you. Because that person did bring a little bit of like chaos, just a little bit. You're definitely just going to start taking ownership of, I need to start co-creating my life and like not putting all my needs in that person's basket. So it's kind of like, it's almost as if you're going to soon be getting like a primary partner, whatever you want to call, a husband, life mate, whatever you want to call it, okay? But you're also going to have a, oh, okay, and here's my, when I want to talk about this, I go to this person. When I want to play pickleball, I go here. So you're just going to like, you're going to soon have like a more kind of peaceful path to a good social life that you like. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, wow, whatever's going on between you and this person, it's definitely like, don't back down. Don't back down and just be like, you're right. You're right. Because it's like, if you give this other person 100% what they want, you're going to like kill a part of yourself. And you guys have done probably enough of the inner personal development work that, you know, that every time you had an inner child, you had to go back and clean. There was a part of it made a decision to just like kind of kill a part of yourself, repress, oppress, suppress a part of yourself to be able to survive in the childhood you were in. So like, you don't need to be doing that now, you know? So it's like, don't give up. Don't completely acquiesce to the other person's needs, wants, and I want to say demands. Like, your fight energy is coming out for a reason, because like what you want is worth protecting. Whether this person can go through the change and the growth to get there, or you're going to get it from someone else. In terms of outside influences on you right now, that's interesting. So your outside influences, and this person too, is definitely including, no, I want you to succeed. I want you to be happy. I want you to dream big. What do you want to achieve? And it's honestly, it's almost as if you didn't quite have a goal with the person, or like something that you were doing that they could support you on. It's kind of like you were just in this easy breezy enjoyment of your life and your day-to-day routine, but there was no, I want to get better at doing this. I want to do more of this. And that was definitely one of the things that first attracted this person to you. It was that there was something you were trying, maybe like, I don't know, a workshop or like a group gathering. It's that you did have that, I want to do this, I want to grow it. But then you kind of slipped back into, I just want to be a good little girlfriend. But it's so as much as this other person, you could see their personal growth, your personal growth is, how do I achieve and go after stuff I want? And if you're watching this, you know that it's not all about action. It's energy first and then action. So sometimes your action is, I know, babe, you want me to do that workshop, but like I did this meditation to clear this fear. I'm going to do this one to visualize what I want it to look like. So like some of your effort can be on the energy side of things. And it could also just be, you can keep it like Law of Attraction 101. Write your list of 10 positive things that you'd find satisfying, happy, appreciate about the day in general. And then go on to the topic of what did you really like about it last time you did it. So that way you're at least kind of doing the energy work. Okay, in terms of this is your hopes or fears. Listen to my video. I made a video, Did Life Lose That Sparkle? This is so common in people around the age of like 35. They get to this, is this as good as it's gonna get? I wasted my youth. Trust me, you didn't. You're just learning how to create and manifest at this new vibrational point that you're at this new age. And your age is simply the next thing you need to bring into alignment. I'm having way more fun now that I've gone through this growth. My interactions with people are so much more peaceful. I don't have to meet 10 people to make one friend. I oftentimes just bump into one or two and one of us like really clicks. It's so much more peaceful. And like when you get that, those people who are emotionally mature too, you don't need to tell the whole damn story. They're just like, oh, you went home for the holidays? Let me pick you up from the airport. You know, I was greeted at the airport, treated to a hamburger, and they're like, do you need to vent? Do you need that? Here, I got you this little back warmer. I'm like, damn, dude, I didn't even have to tell you anything. So it gets deeper and more meaningful once you bring that age thing into alignment. And plus, have you guys ever interacted with 20-year-olds? They're emotional hot messes doing dumb stuff that I'm like, oh my God, I used to do that. Okay, so but back to you. Your hopes or fears is that you're like, but if I leave this person, I'm gonna like lose that like passion for life, that zest. And it is that you're kind of also at a point you're recognizing that like any relationship I enter with the goal of long term is gonna feel like a settling. And that's true, it is. Anybody with any kind of touch of masculine energy within you is gonna feel like I'm settling. But I wanna like help reframe that for you really quick. So instead of like I'm settling, like am I getting the best that I can get? I need you to think of it more of like a frame. And that's what came up earlier in your read. Instead of your fun coming from, I got invited here, I got invited there, I went here, ooh, this gala, it's going to come from, I have these handful of people that I focus on, and oh, I found a cute mommy and me class for her and me, and I found a daddy and me class for you guys. Why don't you guys let me drop you off so you guys could just have fun and I'll have dinner for you. Oh, I found this father-daughter dance for you guys. Or, ooh, I arranged a play date. So it's more focus, a frame. Instead of it coming from like childlike, youthful, like, I got invited here, I don't know what I like. Look at all these things I'm being introduced to. You're like, no, you know what? I value good health, which means I spend my time doing yoga, lifting weights, prepping good, healthy food, whatever it is. I also value close good. You get a frame, which is a focus for your life so that you get that more deeper, meaningful connections that you're looking for right now, Taurus. So it's not a I'm settling. It's a I'm choosing a frame that these are the top 3 to 4 things that are important to me right now, and this person is it. So then like your point of focus would be, instead of show me how much fun I could have this week, universe, show me all the fun dinners I could be taken to, invited to, or if you're like the guy, show me all the hot babes I could take out to dinner this week. Your point of focus is going to be, ooh, how can he and I feel that zesty spice this week or this month? What's a fun adventure he and I could do this month? What's a fun little spiritual evening he and I could have? So you still get to have that fun, that variety, that spice, but it's just focused with that one person. Okay, so I hope that helped you guys. In terms of your outcome for this month, that's funny. 2 cards actually got pulled out. So you are going to feel empowered at the end of the month. You are going to, it's like you're going to have a little bit of a reawakening to, oh, that's right, I can create. And I'm talking, this is like outside of that relationship. It's like you're just going to be like, you're just going to, I don't say, you're not going to feel powerful, but you're going to feel empowered. It's going to be one of those moments where you're like, oh my God, I'm so nervous to take this next step, but this is my next step. You know, just that feeling. You're going to start to feel empowered to create again. And that's another thing that happens after the age of 35. You know, you get enough like hot stove moments, you know, where you reach your hand, you touch a stove, and you're like, oh my God, that was hot. That you kind of hit a, wait, I don't want to create life anymore. I don't want to make no friends. Forget it. Like those are bad. But it's knowing that in whatever reprieve you took, whatever break you took, whatever hermit mode you took, you cleaned up a lot of your vibrations and you heavily pre-paved for fun, joy, peaceful harmony. So you're going to feel empowered to, all right, you showed me some gentle manifestations, universe, and you know what? These were better. And because like no matter what, kind of what's coming through is this person, even though they may not have like the most emotional intelligence or most emotional emotions to contribute to the relationship, they were better than a lot of the previous guys or gals, whatever. Okay, but I also don't necessarily see that you're going to have the split energy completely cleaned up about you and this person. Is it worth putting energy and effort into? It looks like it's just going to be a month of you. They didn't give me too much information about what's going to happen between you and the relationship, but it's you reminding yourself that you can create, and you're going to get back into that fun bit of like, oh, that's right, I can manifest. Okay, is there any last little bit of advice you have for them? Don't be afraid to take that new step and like, all right, universe, I need some new friends. And you can either be deliberate and go, I want friends for hiking, for yoga, for this, for that, or universe, give me some new friends. My inner being knows my vortex and everything that I like. So inner being, can you just guide them to me? And when I meet them, just let me know, like, yes, this person's worth spending my time and energy on. I know this is definitely gonna be a month of you reawakening to your spiritual side, which is how I'm gonna word that for you guys, because I'm not seeing that you guys are like wanting to become like a medium like me or like a channel or like a tarot reader. It's more like you returning back to that zest for life and going, oh my God, that's right. I still have the magic to create. It just looks different at this age than it did when I was in my 20s. But guys, I would rather be invited over to someone's dinner party than to the nicest restaurant in town and go out. Like, you just change as you get older. So it's kind of like you're going to remember that you like going within, feeling a good vibe, and then seeing what it creates. And there's a difference between, you know, listening to that Hertz frequency stuff on YouTube that just raises your vibes completely up, and then seeing magic that happens versus the show me how good new friendships can feel. Show me how good travel with an old friend can feel. So there's going to be a little bit more deliberateness in your creating that's really going to help you be like, oh, that's right, I like co-creating with the universe. Okay, I hope that helped, Taurus. Don't forget you can have the free gift to meet your spirit guide or the mini manifestation course. I am available for private readings. You can come hang out Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I call it High Vibe Mornings, and I go into free mini reads in there. Lots of ways for us to connect, but I wish you much love, mwah, and luck this January. Bye, guys.